Hi, my name is Esther, and this is my grace story. After everyone in my family had been baptized before me, I kind of felt like I didn't feel like I should do it just because everyone else has been baptized. When my brother got baptized, it wasn't really, I don't really know what baptism was because it was only like 7 or 8. And then my sister got baptized. I was happy for her, but I wasn't really thinking about it myself. We said prayers before dinner and over every meal, and I said my prayers before bed and everything. And we went to church every Sunday, and I went to Sunday school, and I went to youth group, and I went to Thursday nights. And then it seemed like every time at youth group, he would talk about baptism and accepting Jesus into your heart, and I would kind of just put it away because I had seen people who did it, but then it was really fake and they acted really fake. And I was scared that it might be the wrong time and that I really should do it later, because then later in life there would be a point where I would really need him. But it seemed like every story or what we would talk about every week for Bible time would be about how we should let Jesus into our heart. And I would always feel like it was talking to me specifically, but I tried to ignore it, but then I couldn't anymore because I had ignored it for so long. Pastor Long said that during this time people, and like Jesus keeps on knocking the door and they won't let him in, and instead in his place they put something like fear or anxiety in that place. So I kind of felt like he kept on knocking and I wasn't letting him in. We're kind of like the innkeeper with Jesus. They knock, but we don't let him in because we say there's no room. And so that night I kind of felt like that. So after a long talk with my mom, I let him into my heart. Jesus kept on nagging me, and I had to do it. But he wasn't. It was just like you said. He kept on knocking on the door, and I wouldn't answer. But I finally just let him in. Jesus, he saved me, and he died on the cross for my sins and forgave me, even though I'm not perfect. So if we believe in him, we get to go and live with him forever in heaven. And someday when he comes back to take us everyone back, you need to be ready to go with him. If he's knocking, you should really let him in, because it's just going to drive you crazy. Because that's what it was kind of doing to me. It was just driving me crazy because I wouldn't let him in, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it, but I still wouldn't let him in, so it was driving me crazy. And that that you shouldn't be afraid.